All right, let's debate some of this week's hot topics in New York sports. And when I say we, I say the dynamic duo of Alex Day, your favorite New York sports content creator, and me, Brendan London.
How we
no
doing?
No crowd noise or nothing? Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, when I say debate, we're going to debate the narrative. We can debate each other, but if we agree on it, then we can debate the narrative. The Giants went out, got themselves Jameis. I'm going to eat a W, Winston. And I don't know if he's still dangerous, Russell Wilson, but, I mean, he is going to be the QB1. Would love to see him get out there on MetLife Stadium where he won a Super Bowl at before. But do the Giants still need to take a quarterback with the number 3 pick in the draft?
No.
Oh, really?
No. They just spent $10.5 million on Russell Wilson.
Okay.
They're paying Jameis Winston. Do they need a quarterback of the future? Yeah. But it would be bad roster management if they use the 3rd overall pick on a quarterback, sign 2 other QBs. They still have holes in their defense. I still don't feel great about their offensive line. I don't really agree with the decision to sign Russell Wilson, but now that they signed him, I feel like you have a 2-quarterback system. It's clear Dable and Shane feel the pressure to win this year. Yep. They need to win, keep their jobs. If they do that, then they'll look to next year's draft to take a QB. But it would be crazy, in my opinion, to take Sanders or Ward after signing Wilson, after signing Jameis.
Yeah, and there's a lot of the fan base that's going to be upset with us for agreeing on this, but I'm like, no, as well. You do not have to go quarterback with the number 3 pick. I think that's the reason why they brought Russell Wilson or signed him almost past our bedtime on a Tuesday afternoon or Tuesday evening, because they known after the Cam Ward Pro Day, they knew the Titans weren't going to be open for business.
Yep.
And then I guess you can kind of figure or keep your ear to the street and know that the Cleveland Browns are more than likely going to take Shedeur Sanders, because his Pro Day on April 4th, I think he's going to ball out and really show why he's the number 2 quarterback of the draft. I think the Giants have to go Abdul Carter at number 3, because you have until May 1st to figure out what you're going to do with Kayvon Thibodeau's 5th-year option. You've already paying Brian Burns, who you brought in, traded for, and re-signed to an extension last year. You can never have enough pass rushers on this team or in football in general. I mean, I got myself a free Super Bowl back in 2007 because the Giants' pass rush was who? Michael Strahan, Young Olsey, Justin Tuck.
Matthias Kiwanuka. NASCAR package.
And you remember that?
Come on, of course.
All right.
Of course.
And then 2011, JPP, Justin Tuck, and those guys. If you wanna win championships, you either, 1, have to have a great decision maker in terms of a quarterback, or 2, have guys or a guy that can wreck the decision maker. Championships are built on the defensive line.
Totally with you. Abdul Carter getting foot surgery scares me a little bit. Drafting a guy who just had foot surgery, risky.
Why? What has the doctor told you about foot surgery?
You know what?
He doesn't have to get foot surgery. The doctor came out and says he doesn't have to get it. His pro day is Friday, this upcoming Friday. He's not going to do anything at the pro day, but you know what? He doesn't need to. The tape doesn't lie.
You know what? Denver needed a quarterback, and they took Patrick Surtain. Houston needed a quarterback. They took Derek Stingley. Those are true CB1s.
Okay.
If you have a chance to take a Heisman Trophy winner in Travis Hunter, and you could try to lock down one half of the field, that also makes your pass rush a lot better, because now you have the ability to blitz more. You don't have to give as much help to one defensive back if you have a guy like Travis Hunter. We've already seen the Giants put some resources in free agency into that secondary. I want to see Travis Hunter, a New York Giant. You can put him in certain packages on offense. You can put him on he'll be playing every snap on defense. He is a culture changer. He is a great locker room personality guy. Yep. I want to see Travis Hunter, if they're not going the QB way, which it seems like they're not. I think I would rather have Travis Hunter than Abdul Carter. The foot injury scares me with Carter, as talented as he is.
I'm okay with the Giants receiving core right now that you've got the moonball guy, Russell Wilson, in there, or Jameis Winston, guys who aren't afraid to push the ball downfield. Last season, the Giants' offense, in terms of explosive plays, were at the bottom of the league in pass plays over 20 and for darn sure pass plays over 40 yards. You got Malik Neighbors. You got a speed guy who's been a solid guy in Darius Slayton, and he's gone through more quarterbacks than you've gone through Tinder dates. So it's like you got to have a quarterback back in. You got Wandale, and maybe we can get Jalen Hyatt out there, and he can unlock that young guy as well. On the flip side, why you don't necessarily need a Travis Hunter, Paulson Adebo comes in to be your CB1. You drafted Tay Banks first overall 2 drafts ago to be a CB1. He's not ready yet. You can move him over to cornerback 2. You've got safety help over the top with the Tyler Nubin, 98 tackles in his rookie season, and then you've got Javon Holland who comes in from Miami. If you get a pass rush that can get after a quarterback, and these guys don't have to be in coverage for so long, I think that helps the young Tay Banks.
I'm with you on the wide receivers. You made a lot of assumptions about the secondary there. A lot of assumptions. And you know what? Yes, they put those resources into Tay Banks. They benched Tay Banks twice last year for lack of effort. So you're saying he's not ready? Are they sure if he wasn't drafted in the first round, would he be a lock to make the roster this year based on how he's played? I would like to think so, but he hasn't played that way. They need a lot of secondary help. Yes, they signed 2 studs. I think Nubin had a nice rookie year. Travis Hunter, there's a chance that if you draft him, he's your best player in the secondary in 2 years.
Yep.
I'm with you on the wide receivers. I really like those 3 guys with Neighbors, Slayton, and Robinson, especially with the new QB. Again, Travis Hunter, there's a case to be made that he's probably the second best guy of all those 4 that you just said.
Yeah. Yep.
Let me also say, I'd rather have Jameis starting than Russell Wilson.
Ooh.
I'd rather have, even if it means a lower floor, I'd rather have the higher ceiling. Before the Giants signed Russell Wilson, do you know what Vegas had their win-loss total at?
What was that?
3.5.
Okay.
Sad and offensive. Do you know what it was after they signed Russell Wilson? 3.5. Okay? Vegas doesn't think Russell Wilson makes any difference, and I don't either. Russell Wilson, he protects the ball. True. But you know what? What does he make you? A 6-win team? A 7-win team? Let's have some fun, even if it comes with mistakes.
Okay.
I want the higher ceiling, even if it means a lower floor. It's time to see what we've got.
All right, real quick, so we can wrap this up. So you'd rather eat W's
Let's
than
have some fun,
Mr.
baby.
Unlimited.
Don't call him that. I don't want to hear dangerous. I don't want to hear Mr.
Man.
Unlimited. I don't want to hear Giants Country Let's Ride. I don't want to hear any of it. I want wins. I want wins.
I think Russ is going to bring some wins to MetLife Stadium.
How many?
Man. Him alone, at least over 6. Russ will get you, and you get Abdul Carter and that defense. If the defense is playing strong, they'll get you another 3. Giants can have a 9-win season next year.
6 wins put you in QB purgatory. So I want either 4 wins or 9 wins. I don't want 6 wins. I don't want 7 wins. I want either a run, or I want to be in this position next year where we can take a QB of the future, and we're not talking about Russell Wilson versus Jameis Winston.
We're going to be talking Arch Manning because that's all everyone's talking about.
I didn't want to say it. You said it. You said it. I didn't say it. You said it.
All right, my man. That was fun, bro.
Appreciate it. Absolutely.